Ever wondered why certain cultural practices seem strange or even scary to outsiders? It's a question that often gets overlooked, but it's one that can truly open our minds to the wondrous diversity of human life. Cultural perceptions are not formed in a vacuum. They are shaped by our upbringing, our surroundings, and the societal norms we grow up with. What seems ordinary to us might be peculiar to someone else, and vice versa. This is because our understanding of the world is largely influenced by the lens of our own culture, a lens that can sometimes distort or color our view of others. Take, for instance, the celebration of Halloween, a tradition that many in the Western world hold dear. For those unfamiliar with it, the sight of children dressed as witches and goblins knocking on doors for candy can seem quite bizarre. Similarly, the African masquerade festivals, with their vibrant costumes and theatrical performances, might appear frightening or strange to outsiders. Yet, at their core, both of these traditions are simply expressions of cultural heritage. Halloween, with its roots in ancient Celtic harvest festivals, and African masquerade festivals, a rich tapestry of tribal customs and beliefs, are both steeped in history and tradition. They are celebrations of identity and community, albeit expressed in different ways. But why does this matter, you might ask? It matters because understanding and respecting cultural differences is key to fostering harmony in our increasingly globalized world. By acknowledging that our perceptions are not absolute truths, but are instead influenced by our own cultural context, we can begin to see beyond our initial reactions and appreciate the beauty in the unfamiliar. So let's dare to challenge our perceptions and take a closer look at these two unique cultural phenomena. In doing so, we might just find that what initially seemed strange or scary is in fact a fascinating insight into the richness and diversity of human culture. Consider Halloween, a holiday steeped in tradition and shrouded in mystery. This Western celebration, marked every year on the 31st of October, has a rich and complex history, dating back over 2,000 years to the ancient Celts of Ireland and northern Britain. They celebrated Samhain, a festival that marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, a time of year often associated with death because of the long, dark days ahead. As the centuries passed, Samhain evolved and merged with other cultural traditions. The Romans brought their own harvest festivals, and later, Christian influences led to the creation of All Hallows' Eve, a time to honor saints and pray for recently departed souls. This eventually morphed into the Halloween we know today, with its focus on the supernatural, the macabre, and the playful challenge to our everyday norms. One of the most iconic aspects of Halloween is the use of costumes and masks. It's a night where people become someone or something else, often choosing to embody characters from horror films, folklore, or fantasy. The tradition of costumes is thought to have originated from the Celtic practice of dressing up as evil spirits in an attempt to blend in with them and avoid harm. Halloween also puts a spotlight on death and the supernatural, themes that might seem eerie or unsettling to the uninitiated. Yet, it's not a celebration of death, but rather a way to confront and even mock our fears. It's a time when ghosts, ghouls, and goblins roam the streets, not to inspire terror, but to be greeted with laughter and handfuls of candy. The rituals of Halloween, like carving jack-o'-lanterns or trick-or-treating, might seem bizarre or even scary to outsiders. But they're part of a long-standing tradition that embraces the thrill of the unknown, the joy of transformation, and the catharsis of confronting our deepest fears. And yet, despite its macabre elements, Halloween is widely celebrated and enjoyed by many. It's a testament to the power of tradition, the allure of the otherworldly, and the enduring appeal of a good scare. On the other side of the globe, African masquerade festivals offer a different but equally fascinating cultural spectacle. These vibrant and energetic events are more than just a display of colorful costumes and rhythmic dances. They are deeply rooted in the traditions, beliefs, and social fabric of various African cultures. In many parts of Africa, masquerade festivals serve as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds. The masks and costumes worn by participants are not merely for show. They are symbolic representations of spirits, ancestors, and deities, designed to channel their presence during the festivities. These festivals are often held for significant occasions, like harvests, funerals, or rites of passage. They serve as a platform for communal bonding, storytelling, and the passing down of cultural values and traditions from one generation to the next. They are a celebration of life, death, and everything in between. To an outsider, the use of masks and the invocation of spirits may seem strange or even scary, but it's important to remember that these elements are not meant to frighten or bewitch. Rather, they are expressions of respect and reverence for the spiritual beings that these cultures believe coexist with them. The masks, often intricately carved and painted, are works of art in their own right. They embody the creativity, skill, and imagination of the artisans who make them. The dances performed during these festivals are not random movements, but choreographed narratives that tell stories of the community's history, its heroes, and